What's up, babies? What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Quinny Quinn with Quinny Quinn Conversation. Y'all, here we go again. Here we go again. Rich Paul out here running his mouth. He don't know what he talking about. Uh, we're gonna be talking about Rich Paul, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, also to LeBron James in this video. And I hope y'all get some understanding out here. Once I bless y'all with this educational purposes. You know what I mean? Just stay tuned. I'm finna get into it. I'm finna get into it. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? This is me. This is Quinny Quinn Lee, baby. And this is Quinny Quinn Conversation. And I like to just have a conversation with y'all because, people out here talking and people out here bias and stuff, for their friend. So they want to just tear down legends and stuff. And you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that, and a lot more people they're not gonna tolerate that. You know what I mean? Like my boy Sports Rant and my boy Casino, you know, they're not gonna please because we watch and I'm younger than them guys. I'm younger than them guys. Okay? But Rich Paul, you foolish, brother. Why you always gotta hate on Jordan? Hmm? But let me say this before I get started going on my rant. Um, if you like my content, and I hope you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and also to the page. Hit the like button for me. Uh, hit that heart button for me, and make sure you comment below. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some engagement. Let's talk about what the topic is at hand. You dig? And also too, if you love support the channel, support the page, you can do it in my cash app. I'll send a tip at my cash app. That's $ MINORHE. My chime is $MINOR dash Henderson HENDERSON. You know, um, and also too, hit me up at QuinnyQuinnCombo@gmail.com 803-755-5350. Send me a nice text message or call me. Let's have dialogue, you know, offline. Or if you want to put it online, we can put it online. We can go. Cause I'm gonna bring y'all cats to the smokehouse. I'm bringing y'all cat to the smokehouse because we gotta put y'all in the smoke and smoke y'all for this food. And make sure y'all go check out my merch store at Quinny's store dot fit. Okay. So I'm checking online. I'm checking online. I'm checking on YouTube. And I'm Rich Paul say Scottie Pippen reigns is the same as Michael Jordan. He say Scottie Pippen impact is better than Michael Jordan. Something in that round. I might be off the Rams a little bit. Michael Jordan said in his Hall of Fame speech that Scott he wouldn't he he got his ring with Scotty and he happy for it. I'm gonna say that. He said that. Or he wouldn't have his ring without Scotty. It's in somewhere in that ram. He said that. Go look it up. He always gives Scotty, love and stuff he did. Even though They had they faults. Um, the Last Dance, I guess, really changed things for Scottie and Michael. Scottie, he's a little upset, for what happened. Jordan put everybody on blast. He don't care, you know. But they was amazing teammates on the court, and but I think it is people out here, they got a lot of bias. Let's run it down. LeBron James, he wear 23. Why? Michael Jordan. He makes Space Jam. Why? Michael Jordan. Everybody wanted to be like Mike. Hell, I wanted to be like Mike, man. We remember the commercials. We remember the Gatorade. Rich Paul, didn't you used to sell shoes? Was you selling Michael Jordans back in them days, man? Come on, when y'all was coming up. When you was coming up. So what's your problem? You always got Michael Jordan name in your mouth, and not saying you gotta stroke his ego. No, you don't have to do that, brother. Stroke LeBron ego. But you ain't always gotta try to dim Jordan light, man. We as fans, as Bulls fan back in the day, as Michael Jordan fans back in the day, we know how impactful Scottie was. But also too, we do know when Jordan went on them teams, and when he went off to Houston, and when he went to Portland, and also too when he was on the Bulls without Jordan, we know what happened. Hmm? And we all, you bring up the Wizard when Michael Jordan went there. We know why he went there, for ownership and stuff. But they was like, you got to play, so he went and played. And I remember they had to drain the fluid out of Jordan and stuff like that. But listen, Michael Jordan was the leader. Okay, he was the leader, a leader of men. Scottie Pippen wasn't the leader of men, bro. Scottie Pippen played his role. Okay, Scottie Pippen defend. Scottie Pippen scored. Scottie Pippen is a Hall of Famer, and that should be commended, bro. But don't think 1 second he should be on the same level as MJ, and just because of the rain, because it take a team to do that. But like I say, Michael Jordan was the leader. Michael Jordan was a super. And one thing about it, Rich Paul and others, other people, because what we trying to comprehend this. Is LeBron James putting you up to this, brother? Because we see LeBron James saying some little slick stuff out here, and he'll do it in like a little sissy way. You know what I'm saying? That's why him and Drake hang together. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's why him and Drake hang together. Cause they do stuff in little sissy ways. See, a man is direct. And a superstar is a direct. Hmm? I'm very disappointed, man. I'm Is you and Adele still together? The beautiful Adele. I don't know. But here we go. And this from Yahoo Sports. I guess it's a uh while LeBron James' best friend sees Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen reigns as the same. Rich Paul, Scottie Pippen argue is not really about taking six ring away from Michael Jordan, is about rejecting the way fans rank help. I'm trying to see. And I think Scottie Rings is the same as Michael Jordan. He was the most impactful player on the team. If you unplug Scottie off the team, Jordan is 0-6. Mm. And I quote, "Are you serious? We seen what happened, Rich Paul, when Michael Jordan wasn't on their teams when Scottie Pippen was there. Okay, when Michael Jordan wasn't there, the Houston Rockets won 2 championships back to back, boy. In 94 and 95, nigga. YouTube, I'm sorry. TikTok, I'm sorry. But you gotta talk. You gotta talk aggressive to some of these people. We recall Scotty, like I said before, he went to Houston. He went and played with uh uh was it the Dream? Clyde the Glide, uh Charles Barkley. What happened there? Was him and Charles getting at it? Hmm? Lord have mercy. Remember when he went to Portland? Was he down there with She or She Wallace? Them? Somebody comment below. Because Rich Paul, we sometimes we got. That's why I'm saying people be on these freaking short buses and stuff. And man, I tell you, they will put some foolishness on you, man. You know, they will put some foolishness on you. And, and, and y'all, we got to start looking at this as some hate speech in joking form. Because this video is for shits and giggles. You know, it's for shits and giggles. But it's just awful. So you telling me that Michael Jordan wouldn't have had no rings without Scotty? Yes, we can say early in his career he didn't get a ring, but he was coming up. And look at the competition. You know, I mean it. I don't know what to say, y'all. I mean, please somebody comment. Please hit that like button. Please hit that heart button and let me know where you from. Let me know, especially if you was born in 60s, 70s, 80s, uh, and you watch them games and you know what Michael Jordan was doing. I mean, rest in peace to my late dad. He know how passionate I was about Michael Jordan. But my dad say, I don't like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was a ball hog. That's what my dad used to say. Rest in peace, Pop. Love you. But Rich Paul, stop it, brother. You getting on people's nerves for this, man. I think you like to just run your mouth. Hmm? Have pillow talk with your lady, Adele, man. We trying to question how you get a, you still get a Adele. How you got, you know, that woman, Well, I guess everybody's for everybody. But I just don't know, brother. Why you keep saying idiotic stuff? And I'm gonna say this: nowhere in niggerdom, nowhere in niggerdom, I ever heard so much blasphemous stuff. I heard this on the Sabbath. I heard this mess on the Sabbath. I'm shooting this video on the Sabbath. Come on, brother. Why you always got something to say? And you know we coming. I can't wait to see hear Sports Red where he say I can't wait. Sports Red, I can't wait to hear what you say. Also to you to Casino. And y'all go subscribe to my brother's channels. You know, Casino, he been been doing YouTube for a very long time, been a big time I get supporter, listener of him, you know what I'm saying? And Sports Rant, I made aware about a year or two ago, and I enjoy his content as well. But I can't wait to hear what they say about this foolishness. Cause Rich Paul, man, listen, ain't you a black man? Stop it, bro. I'm gonna read this again. He say, and you know what he thinks. Who cares what you think, brother? What's the facts? But he say, he say, I think Scottie's rings are the same as Michael Jordan's. He was the most impactful person on the team. If you unplug Scottie off the team, here we go. Jordan is 0-6. Mm, 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 mm. But then he gotta say LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. But your boy that you be caping for left Cleveland and went to Miami and aligned with D Wade, which D Wade already had a championship. So D Wade made an impact on LeBron James. He came all the way to Miami, and then they got Chris Paul. So the big three. Stop talking about Jordan, man, because you don't make no sense. And I'm gonna leave it there. And I'm gonna leave it at, man. Stop talking about Jordan, because you don't make no sense, bro. You know, and you in your 40s, bro. Stop it. And you older than me, brother. Stop it, man. And stop putting on Michael Jordan's shoes. Tell LeBron James to stop wearing 23. Don't retire 23, because hell, that's a less identified with Jordan. Hell, put on 6. Hell. And I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the heart button, hit the like button for me. Make sure y'all comment. Let me know where you from. You know, I'm from the 803, baby. South Cat in the building. If you like the content, like to donate a tip, you can do it in my Cash App, that $MINORHE. On my chime, that's $MINOR dash HENDERSON. Send me a message in my Gmail, that is QuinnyQuinnConvo@gmail.com. 803-755-5350. Send me go check out my merch store at Quinny's store .fit. That's Quinny's store .fit. And go get a Quinny mug, Quinny cup. You know, it's gonna get cold later. I know we going into June on Monday. But you'll have it for the winter. You know what I mean? I got some other stuff up in the store if you like. And also too, share with your friends, your mom, your dad, your aunties, your uncles, or whoever, your granddad, grandma, you know. But y'all know, like I said at the end, and always put God first, let him guide your mind, your body, your spirit, and your soul. Because he'll take you places you never been before. And then he'll get you a beautiful lady, like how he sent me, a beautiful queen, Southern Belle too. She a beautiful pecan Southern Belle, for sure. And I love that woman. That woman. I mean, I love you, baby. But shout out to love. Shout out to everything. Shout out to God, because He the greatest. But Rich Paul, you gotta stop it, brother. And I'm gonna leave right there. Love me, because I'm gonna love you back. And I'm gone.